Well, hello there. WeArEuS, and this is, well, you know, right? Surely you haven't forgot you were here yesterday, weren't you? Surely you're not one of those people that just pop in on the middle of a video series, are you? For shame. You see, this is Obsidian Prince. And you can tell in the lower right-hand corner, we've got some people going through some training right now. I'm going to give that guy a vampire-related name. He's got like a backstory card that's good enough that it has earned him the right and a vampire-esque name. I don't know how it'll fit with whatever class I'm trying to give him, though. Speaking of classes, how about I just show you what I've got going on here? First off, we have Wolf Whisperer, the Candle Mage, who is unfortunately still level 1. I have not taken her or him, I have no idea what, out to do anything other than a single fight against a pack of trolls, which was a mistake. It was rough going. We barely survived. Anyway, below that, we have Village Mimic, the Gross Lord, our resident shroom herder. Oh, you heard right, our resident shroom herder. And ooh, is the shroom herder good, at least at low levels? It was a nightmare grinding this guy up just to 11. But thanks to his equipment, the protective leather umbrella that we lucked out on getting at some point, and most importantly, the fun-loving war dog of Gimme. Let me tell you about this. This particular piece of equipment summons a dog. But it doesn't just summon a dog. The dog operates like the pet fish that Happy Little Accident can summon when he kills an enemy, except I can do this whenever I want. And once he is summoned, he operates just like the fish. But because he's a piece of equipment, there are cards for him that augment the way he functions. And like the fish, he has a limited number of times he can act before he goes away. However, there are cards that can extend that, specifically the card named Fetch, which gives him 2 more attacks whenever it comes up, and he is spawned, of course. But that's not exactly what makes the dog so good. What makes the dog so good is that it synergizes so well with the shroom herder, who doesn't want to be near enemies until he's completely set up his field of mold. And that in itself is just an entire other thing. But back to the dog. The dog has the ability, once it's summoned permanently. You can't summon another one. Instead, the equipment that summons it changes its effect to make the dog jump to the nearest enemy, even if that enemy is all the way across the screen. Now, the only problem here is that the dog itself acts after the enemy. So if it jumps at the enemy and lands behind them, well, the enemy moves first and then the dog gets its turn, which means it's going to spend its turn moving forward to catch up with the enemy it's trying to attack. However, there's a card that also further augments the dog by giving it the ability to pull enemies towards it. And I have to say, it is the grossest thing. Just delightfully gross. I don't know what the exact area is on it, but it's pretty big. It's probably a little wider than 3x3, So maybe 6x6 area around the dog. And it pulls all enemies toward it. Not necessarily onto a single cell, but to a cluster of cells as close to the dog as possible. And then the dog acts immediately. And it is so good. It is so good. I'm just worried that the Shroom Herder won't stand up against the higher level enemies because the dog doesn't do that much damage. As you see here, its base damage is 11, and I've seen it go up to about 13 in some of the medium-sized dungeons. Right, he also has... I can actually show you all of the cards I have for him. I'm pretty sure these are the backstory deck cards. Okay. So, of course, we have Thick Skin, but most importantly, we have Alchemist's Blessing, which grants a minor healing potion that heals you for 5 health if you pick this card. At one point, I was overloaded with these things, and I think I had to pick the card twice when I was completely full on potions. It felt pretty good, I have to say. Moving on, we have Supercharged, which has actually come in clutch. Like, starting off a turn at the very beginning of a dungeon just on full energy is huge. Conversion rates, of course, came in really, really handy early on when the Shroom Herder didn't have the inspiration cards it does now. And we got really lucky in getting the dog. Actually, what happened was we took care of a side quest involving some guy's dogs getting into trouble with some boars. Solved that by killing all the boars. Turns out the boars were being trained by a madman who was, making them violent or training them to be aggressive. So we killed them all. And, of course, the guy said, you know what? You seem like the kind of person that likes animals. Here's a dog. So he gave me a collar. And some point later, I unlocked the ability to build... What is it called? What is the place called? This. What is this? It is called the Dog Kennel. I was able to build this eventually, and that's where we are. I was going to get this one. As you see, it comes with three cards. Pet the Dog, which is the one that pulls enemies in, and Dog Attack, which is actually really good. But I couldn't get it because without energy cards, the Shroom Herder is rough to play. Not awful like the Ranger, but rough. Because without mold, it's difficult for you to do anything. So I was going to show you his inspiration and backstory cards, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to let you see. See, this is what you need to do in order to unlock the Shroom Herder class. And the woman that was responsible for the quest is gone. Technically, she's in there, but whatever. We took care of that, solved the problem for her after getting, what's his name? Happy Little Accident to 15. It was actually a really simple mission. We spawn in and there's just Shroom Herders everywhere, and they spawn explosive mushrooms. But thankfully, we had whoever we were using, I don't remember. I could have sworn it was Happy Little Accident. It might have been Lava Thunder, given how much dashing we did. Actually, we can check, because I don't know which one of them has the card that I used that actually saved our bacon in that fight. Yeah, so it's definitely Lava Thunder that we used. Yeah, so we used Lava Thunder in that fight. And the card that came up was Effortless Twirling and Onward, which makes us invulnerable after charging. We got extremely lucky on that draw, because after dashing through the explosive mushrooms, they explode. And from what I saw, they also damaged my enemies, which was great. Just the cherry on top. So that worked out pretty nicely for us. And what is this? Oh, right. This is a trap. And the enemies that spawn here are supposed to be level... Well, it's a wandering dungeon, so the enemies will spawn up at your level, but I think I tried it with Happy Little Accident and I almost lost him. So let's try it with the Shroom Herder, why not? Oh, this... weird. This is set at level 10. Weird. Regardless, we're going to take our Gross Lord, the Village Mimic. I also bought him a monocle because why the frick not? What is this? Clover. Its damage, the damage that it grants is inferior. I wanted to get him something nice because I was having fun. I found this at some point somewhere. And let's actually unequip a couple of those. Get rid of that. There we go. Hopefully we don't regret this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I brought... It was definitely Happy Little Accident that we brought here. And what a nightmare it was. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do this with the... Because look at what we have here. We've got ranged units, we've got melee units, ghosts, we've got necromancers, we've got bones already spawned, we've got ghosts, and I think, yeah, a skeleton pantomime centaur. Oh, and more bones. Because you can't have enough bones. What we needed to start with was a... What's that card that supercharged? That's the name of it. Was supercharged. So we'd be able to spawn the dog. As it stands, we'll only barely be able to... That's why you really need energy cards for this guy. Because this is going to be a bad time until I can have energy. And we don't have any molds, so the moldy armor isn't going to do us any good. Just for those of you who aren't actually watching, if you stand on mold, you gain +2 armor. Which is why I need mold, but I have none. That said, this guy hits really hard with his melee attacks, and I don't exactly know why, because he's not spec'd into strength. But once we get our energy up and our mold running, we can start causing some serious trouble. But that presumes that we are allowed to actually do so. We have to get out of this spot now. I had to spawn another dog because if I didn't... Jeez. This is a bad time. Okay, so when the little shrooms that I can spawn with mushroom herding, well, when they attack 3 times, they function just like any other summon. Once they attack 3 times, they explode in a 3x3 area and then poison those cells. I'm currently standing in poison. I want to not do that. Wait, why can't I move attack this guy? This cell has to be occupied, right? I'm confused. Yeah, he's nearby, but I should be able to move strike him. I couldn't even tell that the ground was... Crap. Let's actually push this guy away. What do we have here? Bones next to us. We can spawn the mushroom here and do damage to everything around it. Oh, this has turned into an absolute fiasco. But it's about what I was expecting as well, so there's that. What am I standing in? Ah, a cursed cell. That explains plenty. Now, as you can see, the Shroom Herder does good damage if he's given the opportunity to actually, you know, set up is what I mean. But if he can't, it's a nightmare. And this would be perfect for leveling him, except this is just not going to work. I can't manage all of the ranged units, the melee units that keep spawning up around me, the summons that I need to produce, and the mold that I need to maintain in order to keep myself safe. I'm juggling a lot of things here. But it's fun. I actually really, really like the Shroom Herder. And I hope the other 2 classes that I'm training up are actually equally as fun. I was enjoying actually grinding this guy's level up. Until about right here, where we entered this place and I knew I had made a mistake. I can't even tell between the mold and the other tile effects. I can't tell if I'm safe here or not. Though I'm pretty sure not with the skeleton here. Now, I do have the ability to get out of this particular predicament via the mycelium portal, which allows me to teleport to any cell that currently possesses mold. Unfortunately, while I can propagate mold wonderfully, in this particular circumstance, situation, whatever, it's a little rough. And we're already down to 9 health, and I don't have money to get anyone out of the hospital. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit to the main menu and find us something else to do, because I'm actually smart enough to realize that's the wisest solution. Just a quick aside for those of you who didn't know that this was possible. If you're at the map screen inside of a dungeon, you're technically at a checkpoint and you can just quit to the main menu and it'll save your progress. I don't know if that works past the first fight or not, but it worked when I first entered a dungeon and I was on the map screen and then figuring I probably didn't want to use whoever I was going to use in that place. Anyway, right now we are down to about 30 gold. Glad, my mistake. So, I would like to tell you about this really quickly. You already know about the bounty board. I showed it at least a couple of episodes ago. I've been doing this. I did this for a few hours yesterday, and it was a blast, really. I also made about, all told, I probably made around 1,000 gold, and not very much time either. Like when I came back from just one of these missions, I don't do the bandit one because it's 15G for it, so I just do the slime and the rat one. Mostly the slime, because some of the slimes spawn extra enemies, and then other slimes split into other slimes, so more stuff to kill. And I hope that means more XP. I haven't bothered to actually, test, but whatever. Regardless, when I come out of these, I am at least 100 gold richer than I went in. So, even though it doesn't seem like it's going to be as profitable when you start needing hundreds to unlock certain things, and like this, well, that's not 100, but nope, none of this stuff is that expensive, but you get the point. Once you start needing a lot more gold to unlock the better stuff, it's still a good option. Now, we need to actually clear out these guys for someone. Oh, this is perfect. Level 6, it's a large dungeon. We need to clear the smuggler's hideout for someone. I don't remember who or why. So, we'll go ahead and use my current favorite class. Like I said, the Shroom Herder gets a lot better once he gets more cards under his belt. I'm actually planning to get rid of Fire Druid, because as awesome as it is, when you set fire to a patch of mold on any tile, it'll start setting fire to all of the adjacent tiles that possess mold. It's funny at first, until you find yourself in one of those tiles because you need moldy armor or to propagate more mold. It's funny at first, but only that first time. So I'm going to actually spawn the mushroom because we have the avidity card here, which causes any mushroom grown this turn to immediately ripen, which in this case means explode. That'll harm anyone that tries to get too friendly with us. And we have the mold trail card here, which actually allows us to leave a trail of mold, which we like. So I actually want to go back to the one I was on, so we get the bonus for moldy armor. We spawn the dog. The dog protects us from shenanigans. And I guess we'll just spawn another shroom. Now, about the mushroom. The mushroom itself, also I automatically spawn mushrooms when I draw the passion card. When a mushroom spawns, well, the spawning is irrelevant. The mushrooms can attack enemies, as I said before, but they don't take up a cell. So enemies walk over them and can occupy the same cell as well. So that's, you might want to keep that in mind. Now, we also have disgusting growth here, which allows us to gain 1 armor and spread mold to my tile if I'm not standing on any. But if I'm already standing on mold, it causes all of this mold to spread further. And it just continues and continues each time I draw this card. So as you can see, the mold is already starting to grow. And we like that. I don't have the ability to summon the dog, and if it had just 1 more turn, we could have added 2 more to it. For now, we're just going to bide our time. I did not see the rat there. That's my mistake. We'll go ahead and kill that then. Oh, by the way, the poison the mushroom generates on death hurts you, so avoid getting into that. Okay? I told you. The dog combined with just everything else that the shroom herder does, it is nasty. So I'm planning on giving the candle, I don't remember the candle mage class a dog too. That way it can help keep enemies at a distance while, burning everything else to the ground. What else do we... Oh, we're fine. I think we've propagated the mold behind us as well, so we'll just... Oh, we'll send the dog out. And the dog doesn't mess around. Granted, these guys are level 6, so they aren't, packing 40 health like we saw last episode, but that's fine. So we've got fetch here, so the dog will have another 2 attacks before it fades away into our pocket. Oh crap, we need more mold. So we're standing on does not have mold, so we need to go here to propagate. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. What I need is a couple more energy cards so that I'm pretty much guaranteed to get 1 nearly every other turn. I think I'm just going to use the key. Okay, so we also have another backstory card, one we just got before I called it quits on playing yesterday. When 3 or more enemies are damaged, the mycelium port is free. Oh, by the way, about the mycelium port. It takes effect on your next turn. So when you activate it, it doesn't trigger immediately. It doesn't move you immediately. It happens on your next turn. So if you need it now, it's too late. You'd be better off trying something else. For now, I'm going to go with the dog. And I think we're going to spawn some mold here in front of us. The dog will get another 2 attacks, so let's move him up. Beautiful. We'll do it here. Now you'll get to see the effect of Pet the Dog, which randomly moves enemies closer to the dog on top of its regular action. It's nice. It really is. And now, we watch as enemies try and pet the dog. You see? It's very simple, but very effective. Also, it's in this mouse is in the poison now. We like that. What? Oh, right. By the way, just so you're aware of what you might have seen happen right there, when you use what is it called again? Right, when you use pet the dog and it moves enemies, it sort of does some funky stuff to the enemy's positioning. So where it looks like they are, they may not necessarily be. But they'll always be right next to the dog. Just so you don't, freak out. Also, it costs 1 energy for the dog to, jump across the map like that. Which, to me, that's fair. That is a fair cost for what it does. I think we can actually move up. Oh, right. When you put down a mushroom, it also creates mold on the spot the mushroom is on. So you might want to be aware of that. So now this guy has me in his sights, but that's neither here nor there. We don't care about that any. Ooh, disgusting growth. Nothing but profit. Mold trail. I actually want to end on the moles. Oh, beautiful. Much simpler. Now they just die. I'm not even going to waste energy summoning anything. So I want to get the what is it called? The shroom herder up as high in level as our resident, what is he? The Happy Little Accident and Lava Thunder. I enjoy the class just that much. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's actually get some poison here to protect us in the short term. And the dog. Send the dog out. It's no longer poison on this. Hold on. This guy is threatening me. I guess we'll send out a shroom. We'll just move over one. Simple as enough. What? Really? So, you'll see I took damage, but because I have moldy armor, there's no more damage anymore. But I do need to get rid of this archer because he's a pain in the butt. And we'll spawn another one of the mushrooms. Send the dog out. And probably just do this. Yeah, so have fun over there, buddy. I'm just going to stand here while I propagate my mold. We're about to level up. Oh, and how I am looking forward to that. We've got an archer immediately in front of us, which is no good, but I've got something for him. I'll go ahead and spawn a shroom in this direction. They'll jam that guy up nicely for now. All I have to do is bide my time. Oh, didn't see you there, buddy. Here, let me kill you really quickly. We'll go over here. This guy's annoying because I can't send the dog after him immediately. What is this? You're vibrating with energy. Well, thank you. Not so bad yourself. I can actually just sit here and tank this because we've got moldy armor coming in. So I'm pretty sure it'll send him after this guy. This guy's technically further. And just like that, I was proven correct. And now, no more archer. And now, right now, the mushrooms that we spawned deal 18 damage. Oh, I did not notice we had avidity. I'm just going to go ahead and wander around and spread mold wherever I go. Spawning a dog too, by the way. Ooh, that could have been bad. Yeah, avidity also works with passion, which auto spawns a mushroom and causes it to explode instantly. It's great. Let's put this here to make this guy's life a nightmare. Thanks, have fun. I'm going this way. Ta-da! What is this? An iron trap? This could probably take someone's leg off. It'll rust with age. And our level up. Right now, I'm apparently dumping points into affliction, but I have noticed I've gone up against water mages, and when they cast water on a cell that has mold on it, it wipes away the mold and then causes it to regrow. I'm not entirely sure it's the water and not that one card that causes the mold to propagate, but I'm pretty sure. But until I'm certain, I can't put any points into that. I'm staying away from fire, just as far as I can possibly be. So I don't know. I mean, I hardly ever actually melee an enemy, so putting points into agility makes no sense. I guess battery? Maybe armor spikes? It'll help. Ooh! On Mycelin Portal, on arrival, gain armor and a +3 damage buff that lasts 1 turn. It's not bad. If I have to choose something, it's between fetch and moldy armor. At least until an energy card comes about. So we'll go with fetch because it allows the dog to stick around longer. And when it's out there dealing damage, I feel safe. Now, I genuinely don't want the videos to go anywhere near as long as the last one did. That's just silly. But dungeons take quite a while, and when we start getting further into the game, it's only going to get worse. So it's difficult. Get in there. And we'll propagate some mold. This is perfect. It's a literal choke point. It's made for us. I guess we'll move up one. Ooh, that's close. Anyway, I'll go ahead and spawn another mushroom here. And I guess another one here. Bye-bye, rats. Bye-bye. Disgusting growth will take care of propagation. I guess we can drop one here since we've got the energy. And we'll just wait. Yeah. So you see how fun this is? It's really, really good, as long as I'm allowed to set up. But as you saw with the wandering monsters, that's just not going to work for this guy. And frankly, I don't have any characters that will work for. So, you know, yay. Whatever though. We'll use the key, because why not? Here we do not have a whole lot of space to work with. I'll take that energy. They have no ranged units, but Bandit Trapper. Ah, that's why. So I'm probably going to do this instead. There's nothing on this other cell, so we'll just wait. Let our minions do minion things. Oh. Oh, this is sort of bad. I can spawn the shroom and it'll explode immediately, which is great, but I can't actually get it to, you know, spawn under them. What if I do this? Yeah. And now they get pulled away from me. Mushroom explodes, creates poison. Oh, do you see what I'm saying about the dog coming in? Perfect as far as synergy is concerned. It's so good. I don't think we need to do anything this turn. Stuff is just dying. I'll go ahead and summon another shroom just to do some damage to this guy. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, 2 moldy armors. I will take that for $1. Nice. But as I was saying, yesterday's video was a lot longer than I had wanted it to be. So the idea has been to keep the videos at about an hour in length, right? And they've, you know, yeah, I'm not doing this business with the pull bandit. I'm just not. Beautiful. Go fetch. I guess we'll do this. And move here. I'm still on mode, buddy. I actually... Ooh, I can. Perfect. I can just sit in my little hole here and propagate mold. Beautiful. How about this? And then another one. Actually, we'll send you out. Nope, I hate that. You have to die. One of the enemies dropped a key. That'll come in handy. Go ahead and stand on the mold. Now I can just wander around spreading it. Let's just give them another mushroom, since we're getting 10 energy anyway. Well, this guy's done. And that's how it, well, there we go. And that's how it's been. That's how it's been in pretty much every fight I'm allowed to set up in. I really was not expecting this place to be quite this large. This and this. We don't have any ranged units to be... I spoke too soon. Perfect. He could still pull me to this guy's range, so I'm going over here. Guess we'll just go... Oh, wait, no, we don't actually have to run. Because we have Mold Strike and we're standing on mold, we get 3 more damage. Plus we spread mold on our target, which I like. Bye-bye, buddy. Ooh, we've got Avidity. How does this work? I want to test this. So does the explosion deal the 18 damage or what? No, that's... Weird. I'm not worried about the damage because I expect the Moldy Armor card to show up any day now. Get the dog in there. Let's go ahead and get off of this poison. Please and thank you. And it's gone. A campfire. Oh, campsite, my mistake. I've been ambushed at these things twice in a row. I don't really need it right now, so I'm going to avoid it. When we're ready to mess with the boss, we'll go to the campsite and fully anticipating an ambush, because frankly, that's what I'm going there for anyway. Hoping to get ambushed so I can get some nice XP, you know? Nothing too serious, just a little greed, that's all. We've got 2 pull bandits. Am I in danger? Okay, we'll keep that up for now. Spawn that there. Oh, I'm in danger. The way things go next depends entirely on what I do. If I stay here, I only kill one of these guys and I take a hit from the other one. Depending on if the other one can survive, no, he'll attack first because the dog goes last. So we'll move attack here, which keeps us out of the pull bandits range. And puts us on mold. We can put this here. on poison now, so let's, not be there. Oh, beautiful. More avidity. Here. Frankly, I can just chill, though they're not going to make it here. I can dump another shroom right here. Yeah, so frankly, I'd like to make the guy a little tankier for when things don't go my way. I will take this energy. Drop... Oh, we do have trouble over here, don't we? I didn't see this guy here either. Oh, this is a problem. We're going to have to take a hit. Okay. Dog. And we'll move here. The guy that was near us will get pulled back to the dog, so we don't have to worry about that. Actually, we can spawn more mold this way, and then we're invincible for this turn. We'll do this. Frankly, because it has to be done. Having 3 archers is... Dang it, we're going to be hit by all 3 of them if we stay here. Oh, I messed up. That is unfortunate. Ah, well. Let's see... In range of this guy and this guy. I'll let the dog deal with him. And just strive to stay... The frick are you doing here, buddy? Forgive me, I don't actually care. I'm just going to move. Now we have Mold Strike, which gives us extra damage, but still not going to be enough to kill this guy. Since... I'm actually going to teleport. It's in my best interest to do so. I should have teleported next to the archer. I'm confused. For a second I thought that the enemy took damage from me traveling through them, but surely that couldn't be it. Beautiful. I love it when when a problem takes care of itself. We might be in need of utilizing the campsite sooner than I anticipated. go here. We have an archer to be concerned about. The archer stepped in a trap, so we don't need to worry about him anymore. Never mind, he moved. Get away from me. I'll just keep moving. Moving and summoning, of course. Whoops. I don't want more cards. It'll end up diluting my pool and messing up the rate at which I get the stuff I need. But I could use more maximum armor. That would be nice. Also, cards like this that involve on-kill effects, they don't work if your minions get the kill. Or summons, I should say. Rebirth, toxic spores. Every enemy standing on mold will be poisoned for 3 turns. Yeah, sure. I don't need full energy, but this, the heal, and then the other heal, because why not? Right, I forgot they don't take effect immediately upon choosing them, but once you've selected everything. So I may have unnecessarily... No, that was actually perfect. I got 6 when I was at 34, so it's fine. First... to get myself out of trouble, we need to do this. Then this. Then start spreading mold. Start spreading the mold. It's growing today. I want to be a part of it. Or not if it's going to kill like this. Yes. Yes. Grow. Actually, we'll do this for the dog. Ooh, toxic spores, but no dice. No enemies are standing on spores right now. Let's move up so disgusting growth begins. I'll just wait. What's this guy going to do? Hurt me? I'll just wait. I'll use the key. Okay. Actually, these bear ears are really useful. So if you can get those, you want those. Alright, where do I come in? I'm apparently already in danger. That's great. 2 more energy and a throwaway card. Oh, is that how this is going to go? Well, I'll summon a dog then. Then, we'll do this. Now those guys are poisoned. I actually want to get out of here. So we'll move here like... Can't kill him. I could umbrella shield though. We'll do that since it pushes enemies away. He'll pull me in. Beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to send the dog in because pet the dog is going to drive them insane. Beautiful. Oh, this is safe. I can stand back on this then and propagate our mold. Someone out there still dying, and I'm here to help. So we'll send out 1 shroom, and we're done. I'll take another healing potion. I'll gain some armor. We've got 1 pool bandit to worry about. So, as you can see, having pet the dog activate while the dog is in the middle of a group of enemies disrupts their whole plan. So I'm going to move over here. There's a trap on that cell, so I need to be careful. Maybe I should move first so we can get Mold Trail active. Oh, beautiful. Here, take some poison. Oh, look at you guys. You're positively glowing. Kill you. Beautiful. I'll use the umbrella shield effect. Push you back. If I kill him like that, the pull bandit will pull me in, and then it's just a fiesta. So, I'll just kill you. Propagate more mold. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. So, Toodles, Potent, and this, I suppose. First, this. Then, the dog. Then, Avidity. Original Sin. I'm also going to put another shroom over here, because this guy's trying to get slick. Well, he's not going anywhere ever again, so I'm going to spawn, I guess, another shroom here. Passion activated, so there's yet another shroom on the field. I actually want to be standing on mold, though. Next turn, we summon another dog. And we'll just move like this. So Pet the Dog disrupts the enemy. And he's basically dead. And because I was set up, it's actually safe once you've gotten that set up as a shroom herder to break a chest open, since it doesn't risk the loot at all, rather than risk your lockpick or waste a key. I know I used the key on the other chest we ran into earlier, but I only just remembered that that's a thing we can do. We don't need energy. I will take the armor and then potent. Get the growth going. Spawn a dog. And then we start in with the mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is totally balanced, by the way. Oh yeah, this is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with this at all. I promise. Let's go ahead and drop another one. Oh, I guess right here. Beautiful. Wow. I don't understand the poison effects that this guy is suffering from, but I guess he's going to take 4 poison damage for 2 more turns from 3 separate applications. Nice. And just like that, he's dead. I guess we can drop another shroom over here. And then cause it all to spread. Yes. Yes. And we're done. Now all we have to do is that against the boss. But first, Ah, I've already fought this guy before. His first move is actually a dick move, and he just throws a bunch of traps everywhere, and then they explode. So I actually need to get the dog on him immediately. 7 will fill it. That and you. First things first, the dog. Now I need to get away from these traps. Right there. Don't worry, it's... There we go. It's going to be fine. Get over there and do it. Right. Once something gets close to him, he apparently summons, boars. I was going to say warthogs. I need to start summoning my own creatures now. Go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to leave the dog up there with the boss while I take care of this stuff down here. Simple as it is. I'm just going to need more energy. I was going to say magic cards. I'm going to need more energy cards to spawn, or, you know, pop up. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Oh, the explosion from the shrooms actually destroys his traps. Nice. We'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's frustrating. Oh, the dog is not on the field anymore. Huh. Okay. It's fine too. There we go. Finally the energy cards. I'll have to wait. Beautiful. Another bit of avidity, I guess in the same area. I'm in danger. Wait for the explosion. We're actually going to have to move, aren't we? Unless he comes to us. I know I wouldn't be upset about that. Get rid of you. To stay on the mold. Get rid of you. I'm less than concerned about his traps. I'm more concerned about just getting to him. So the dog is up to 10, well, now 9 turns of attacks. That's cool. We've gotten all of our energy full. That's what I need to do. I need to invest in more energy. Lord knows we need it. Well, I don't want the poison in front of me. I need to go there after all. Oh, I thank you, good sir, for being stupid. Oh, I actually need to get out of this cell. And since we land on mold, we propagate it. Oh, and the absolute genius is going to pull me towards him, isn't he? Just so you guys know, this is everywhere we can teleport with the mycelium portal. I think I'm actually going to go here. That's not going to be a great place for us, so we have to move back. Oh, there's a thing here. Well, it's dead now. Waiting for the traps to explode, because that's great. Now we can... That'll pull the boss in. Let's move out of the poison. The dog will pull it in again. And we finished the job. And that is how it's been since we started using the Shroom Herder. Ancient Garden Spade of Aftershock. Undertaking. Oh, that spreads mold on enemies around the cell of the enemy you jumped on. Plus Earthquake. That's actually pretty nice. If I weren't set with where we are now and the equipment we have. So I said I wanted more. Spread afflicted to any enemy adjacent to your target if it is afflicted. Jeez, I want Calamity though. Can we just finish Affliction out first, and then we can start in on what did we say we wanted? Energy, right? Yeah, I actually really want Perpetual Motion. That'll help hugely. But I want Calamity right now. Chrysalis. On Mycelium Port, you're invulnerable. I could use more fetch. The longer the dog lasts, the more work he can do. Jump means moving out of the mold. Take flight could be useful. I still think passion is better. Ah, good. We get a new backstory card. On enemy death on mold, for each enemy that dies on mold, gain extra damage until the floor changes. Yes, please. Who knew bandits were such good sparring partners? It got recycled. We have to remove one backstory card, and that is going to be Fire Druid. Alright, let's see. Battle 1. In the core of the smuggler den, you find a note. Another shipment of roots will arrive through the portal in 5 moons. Make sure it's quickly and secretly transported to the alchemist. He needs it to continue his experiments. Glory to the Obsidian Prince. you should probably bring the note to the customs agent. On your way out, you pick up some of the exotic goods and stuff them in your pocket. Maybe they'll come in handy later. So we made a good bit of gold off of that. 214. When we started this video, we had 29. That's pretty good. And we got 2 levels for our shroom herder. I mean, you can't hate that. Is this guy the customs agent? Yep. A portal, you say? I'll check with my sources and see if we have any reports about sudden portal activity. Meanwhile, could you talk to the Grave Jester? He's a bit of a character, but when it comes to mirrors and portals, he knows more than anyone else. Of course, happy to serve. A well-deserved reward. Oh, I almost forgot. It's custom for the customs agency to give out customized rewards to our freelancers. Take this. We got a Tajani Chakram and a little bit of Glide. As far as the Tajani Chakram is concerned, twirl it using your index finger and throw it by the flick of your wrist. Very, very sharp. It's really cool, but you're unsure of how to pronounce the name correctly. And he said to talk to this guy, Grave Jester. I can't talk to him until I get him his freaking souls. And I don't know how it's going to go. Frankly, we just need to take one of the goddamn things, but... Ooh, we could do this. But I'm not dealing with that right now. Right now, I've got to get you guys out of here because I've got another video to record. It's been an hour and a half, and if that flew by for you guys, thank your lucky stars, because I could play this game for hours, just grinding people up to usability. Not the Ranger, forget that guy. Oh, for the Ranger though, I did try giving him a book that lets him cast fire breath or something like that. He sucks less, so the Candle Mage might actually be pretty good. Well, I did try the Candle Mage before, so I already know it's good. Really nice fire. It's really nice. But I've got two other recruits in the oven right now, baking up into a couple of other classes I'd like to show you guys once they're done. But that's for later. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will, of course, be back tomorrow. Same time, whatever now is for you is probably when the video is available tomorrow. So, if you're looking forward to more, or just need something to play in the background while you tend to some other business, you'll know where to find it. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.